Hey everybody, just got this in the mail the other day. It's the WUXIAN slider. It came from Marcia Linda on AliExpress. If you can't find her store, you just look up this WUXIAN and then the word slider. If you look up WUXIAN by itself, you'll get some weird anime stuff. So I have number 57. It was a nice deal, I thought. I'm looking for things that aren't too expensive, so I have money for things that are more expensive. And this was about 25 bucks. Stainless steel. They have a titanium version for about $10 more. So I'm pretty happy with it, but I have to point out right off the bat, if you can hear, the balls are loose in there, and that means that these surfaces are touching each other. These balls only perform for purpose of guiding the track, keeping it in line. The balls don't actually bear any of the compression of the magnets, so they're just in there floating around, and that's kind of, I don't know, kind of a cheap move, I thought. They're 4mm balls. That's what came with it. The next closest thing I had were 5s, and they're way too big. I think I've seen balls sold in increments like 3.5, 4.5, but 4.5 would be the next step, and even that would probably be too big. So it's probably design intentional, or I don't know. Either way, it's kind of cheap. It's what you expect in these kind of sliders. So you get these loose slugs that are just in there to guide everything. They don't really serve a purpose other than to guide, and that's okay. That's sort of a cheap feature. I'm surprised, if they're offering this in titanium, that, I don't know, that it performs that way. So, like I said, I would expect it to perform like any of these other. I would classify this as a 4-track ball slider, as opposed to a single track where it goes the whole way. And the way I expect that to perform is for the balls to actually do something other than just guide it. So the balls are the bearing surface between these two plates, between these two, front and back anyhow. You don't have that same situation going on. And whoops, double check here. Oh, I thought I messed up the balls. At least here you can see, possibly, the balls stay right in the middle when it's closed. They ride along with it. So, okay, I went along a little bit too long on that. Other than that, I like it. It's okay. It will ladder, but not very well at all. It's just too heavy. The titanium version would probably fare better at this because it would be lighter. And if you're bored, and as long as you're careful, you could still do this, and at least it is an alternate function for the slider. But I think it's all right. Here it is compared to a Mackie CP3. I always get that out because that's a common one everybody has. It's about the same thickness, not the same height, not the same width. Let's go with a Mackie CP2. It's a little bit shorter than the CP2. It's about as thick. It's at its thickest point. And width-wise, almost exactly the same width. So this one is almost identically the same width and height. And this would be the Chenyu Battle Shield, I think. If I'm wrong, I'll try to fix that. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. About 105 grams. We have a width of 29 millimeters, height of 50 right on the nose, and a thickness of about 11. And I think that's about all there is to say about it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer. Thanks for watching. Bye. Just one last thing I forgot to mention was that if you're going to get the titanium version of this, it would be worth thinking about that because of the fact that it's metal on metal. If you haven't heard already, some of us have had experiences with titanium on titanium where the metal galls or binds up. So titanium has a tendency to do that. Stainless isn't as likely to do that, but titanium is. And pay $10 more for a lighter one of these. It might be a little sticky. That's my guess. So that's it. Thanks again. Bye-bye.